audio. I don't have you guys on the audio.
I should check if I'm still at 1 frame per minute.
Why can I not sort the party list?
Because we're not in the dungeon.
It's a crossroad. We're basically 8 different people. It's really stupid.
I know.
But this
like,
is the only way they could have implemented it, literally.
Doubt.
Are that sarcasm? Or is it serious?
So
Look, sarcasm isn't
We've
the right
used
word, but
the phrase spaghetti code before.
It's serious sarcasm.
Hardcore sarcasm. This isn't your grandmother's sarcasm.
Although if this starts to eat up my starts to
affect your performance.
Yeah, I will turn off my streaming.
Well, I mean, Kanata can stream, and Kanata's playing on an 8-year-old toaster, so clearly.
hey, I just updated my graphics card.
Did your other graphics card literally catch on fire?
No, but I showed pictures of what happened.
So your CPU bottlenecked?
I actually am both CPU and RAM bottlenecked.
that's great. 'Cause that's exactly what.
Did you go for maximum bottlenecking and get a Titan RTX?
No, I went from a 670 to a 2070. It's not that big of a difference.
It's like
Yeah,
1400
yes it is.
Not on this game. Like, I was already running on max, so now I'm running on super max.
You're running on prison.
Yeah, I can't wait until I can run this game in ray trace mode.
Like, it's not gonna look any different.
But it will be so much slower.
Thanks. What a great achievement.
But it will be more correct, guys.
You'll get to see actual reflections. Actually, I would do that. I could fix the shadow stenciling and real-time reflections in this game, I would 100% do that.
Sheriff's arm. Split.
Are you telling me?
Doesn't matter what side you're on, Slender. A little more outside, Granada. How's the Pharaoh Storm?
That's gonna be a yikes for me. Are we at the point where that's a wipe yet?
That's what I'm wondering.
How did you die? How?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know. I was standing on top of you guys, and my feet are way smaller.
But your toes are so big.
Apparently, I've got these long dancer legs.
Well, you don't have any bones, and dancers clearly don't have bones either, so that kind of checks out.
Your body is supported by a structure of weak old jello.
What's the command for that?
Dice. So it'll appear in the chat channel instead of the log.
It's very important. That way we can verify when we're deciding who's tanking expert.
I mean, you don't have to be in the same zone.
Why? Why?
I got him. You're gonna raise an absolute
Arrow
wrong.
storm.
Yeah, it should be more.
Halfback. Buddies. You're awesome, Karen.
Apparently the healers don't think so.
Savage.
Slice. Split. Split slice. Well, you saved my ass, so thank you. That's the Arrow storm.
Really, realistically, I can talk. How far back do we have to actually go for this? Because I'm sick of going all the way
Like
to the
right
back.
here.
That's so much nicer.
Tickles.
What?
Whatever.
Cam walked
Whatever.
back into it.
That's a bunch of bull crap. Tethers. I know you can't shirk me now, but
Yeah, I can't. Just turn on tank stance for a minute.
turn it back on after this.
I'm
Grab
yeah,
puddles in the middle.
2.
purple brown.
I got Salenta in the north side.
Yes, tether.
Well, could be anywhere.
Tank stuff.
Okay. Wow, you survived! Wait, what?
It's
I don't know.
basically 2 tank busters in a row. So if you heal him, he'll be fine.
That looks like 100,000 damage, but...
I mean, I hit all my big cooldowns, so I guess that's it.
Attack at 1 and 2.
I guess I should officially be stacking on 2, huh?
Yeah, you should. D.
Don't go yet, don't go yet.
Not yet.
We go together.
That's the Pharaoh Storm.
Whoa.
I found it. The sweet spot.
Pharaoh Storm's up next. Knockbacks with buddies. Split. How's the Pharaoh Storm?
I'm terrible at this.
Hey, Kanata.
You know, you don't actually have to distrust me on that one.
It was Tylee on that one. But Tylee
Oh.
came to me.
I guess I'll take one of them.
Tether's coming up. After the AoE.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, that's perfect. Strike Spark. Trap puddles in the center.
See.
Next set of tethers. Tank stuff. Between 2 and 3.
I will not.
Going towards A. That's a Ferrostorm.
I'm done.
I got Salenta.
And of course I'm hitting the wrong one.
I did it. I didn't push the button. Yay!
It seems like some nights I just constantly forget mechanics I've already learned. I just like forget what's going on in the middle of the fight. Happened a couple of times tonight.
Tanks and healers north. UPS south. AoE. Then pairs with Ferrostorm. Strike Spark. With tank stuff.
B.
I'm gonna
shit. Oh, no,
Don't stand where I'm at.
Oh, well, I vote.
Nope. Decided to pick me.
No, I voted and I was not in position because, of course, I thought Tam was taking it.
I don't know. He definitely jumped on me.
Get to your side.
I'm on the wrong side of town.
I almost fixed that.
Oh, it's
Oh, that's dead.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
I shouldn't have moved.
yeah. I tried to move since there was actually someone that time. Double correction, yeah.
Barrel Storm. Back with buddies. Split. Dodge Barrel Storm. AoE. Then tethers. Strike Spark. AoE's in the center.
4.
Second set of AoEs, or tethers, I mean. Thanks, that. Between 1 and 2. Going straight back towards the effort behind us. Dodge the Pharaoh Storm.
Decent, 47. I think that's at least as good as we've ever done.
49 on Ifrit, so it'll be 48.
Ah. Yeah, I guess they could be a little different.
Thanks, some healers up north. DPS down south. Buddies with Pharaoh Storm next. Strike Spark.
One. Or, sorry, A. A for north.
Jump carrot.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about which direction to point that one. We should probably decide something now.
I like how unhelpful watch out carrot is.
You're gonna be raising on, so if you get trained to anyone.
No change. We walk in. Step in. One step.
Oh, you can see that's...
Oh, we got this, we got this.
Nope. That split the chains. Someone walked out as opposed to in.
Oh no.
There's my
Get behind him.
Oh. Yep. It's falling apart. There's so many times I keep forgetting.
Oh right, those don't explode.
No, but you do get hit by the strike.
Sorry, I had to tank LB.
It did 950,000 damage.
Well, to be fair, Kanata, that was about as bad as that could have been for the where the beams got placed.
We did it! It was really sketchy, but we did it.
As for placement for that meteor strike, if you want to stay out, you can just bait it towards the edge.
Like where everybody's standing.
After he charges, the AoE goes out, and then the sides become open so people can move out.
Right, but like everybody, I mean, we just need to decide something, but I'm just saying, like, people's natural tendency is, some people are like, oh, spread out, and other people's tendency is, don't fucking move for anything. So, what should we do? I could just bait it where we're standing, or to the right?
Or you could charge in afterwards. I don't know. Depends on what people want to do.
If people...
I want you to tell me where the dead zone is, so I don't stand there.
To the right.
So
Don't go right.
Okay. If I go nowhere, that's not right.
That is not right.
Wait, then what?
Just stay back with us, Garrett.
Come join us, Carrot.
Like, you don't have to move. Isn't it great? Just stay in the corner until we pop.
I'm fighting all of my Mahjong tendencies to not hit these buttons when they light up. I just want you to know that.
Don't you already fight those tendencies when you're playing Mahjong?
Like, Phoenix is basically a reach button.
Sometimes the correct answer is Sadama.
My heart says no, my brain says maybe. Maybe that's right. But it doesn't feel right to ignore the button.
Oh, super dead. Wait, what?
Why did I take two? No, literally. Why did I take 2? I don't understand.
Did somebody cut it?
I
Yeah.
don't know, but I got Kanata. Unless we're walling it.
I'm probably
I think I'm selecting the wall.
I mean, I got hit by it 100%. I'm not saying it was my fault everyone else died, but I absolutely got hit by it.
Oh, then it goes to a random person and then.
It does. It goes to a random person if the line gets cut.
If you're trying to say it's my fault, I already said it's not. So I don't know where this conversation's going.
That's why you live. I was like, you're so dead.
Alright, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, the sweet spot, it turned out, was 2 big steps ahead of where I was that time. I don't like this floor because the pattern's hard to get a beat on. So I'm trying to find, like, oh, I need to stand on this particular squiggle and not that squiggle.
Also, isn't it boss based?
The boss is dead middle.
Not always.
In the beginning, it's pretty close.
It's pretty close, but it's not 100%.
It's close enough for government work.
Also, this floor looks like a Monster Energy drink.
Yep.
Like if they flattened out a can.
Mm-hmm. They just rolled it out. All it needs is say like guarine all around the edge or something like that.
This is the one I can feel it. The spot is perfect. I refuse to move. Good luck, everyone.
I think you're gonna be a little too far south. Or maybe you're gonna end the beat.
This looks good.
Oh, okay.
Spicy, my toes are in that.
Arrow Storm. Knock back with buddies. Split. That's the Paris run.
Yeah.
AoE, then Heathers.
Sucker.
Trap puddles in the middle.
1.
DPS south, or I'm sorry, second set of tether. I mean, if DPS want to go south. Tank stuff.
I'm not saying we gotta, just saying it's recommended. Why did I get Garuda? Someone was not standing in the right spot.
Oh,
Someone was like right on top of Garuda. Or not right. I don't know what it is. Point is, I was on top of him. I died. So check your. Make sure you're attacking the right target.
Between 1 and 2. Going towards D. That's the Pharaoh Storm.
Don't think so. Oh, never mind. If it was like a 51, just
Garuda's
was
at
at
46.
Yeah.
So probably, 48.
I think that makes sense if me and Carrot were on the same one. We usually aren't.
Tanks in here, there's something more. DPS itself. AoE. Then buddies with Pharaoh Storm. Strike Spark.
Yay.
I'm not moving.
Back, and AoE in the middle.
Is the boss jumping?
Conflict. To your side. See who you're tethered with.
It's like I'm with placeholder. Yeah. Nope.
I thought that was the third one.
You're behind him. Partners. Do not run out. tank and healer tethers after the. Do not run out yet.
Yes, that is by 4.
I'll need a rescue.
I'm gonna die. Don't rescue me.
These ones need to be out further.
Alright, we need to go over that.
Okay, so first is the tank and healer one, where the tanks and healers go to the 4 cardinals, but they don't run out until after the... No. No. You're cute.
Well, yeah, you actually confused me with doing there, since I'm used to being at the intercardinals for all of these.
So yeah, the tanks and healers go to intercardinals and wait until the lines go out, and then as soon as the lines disappear, they run to the edge. I think that much we have. Then after that, there's the stack with the DPS tethers. So each DPS picks up a tether first. Then they go to their cardinals for stacking. And no.
Intercardinals is again for space. The person with the stack needs to be about here relative to the marker in the wall, just to make sure there's room in the middle.
And by the stack, you mean the two...
enumeration, the 2 persons.
Yeah, the enumeration.
Okay, so let me try saying this again, because you said no, but...
I mean, you can do it in the cardinals.
So I'm not talking about cardinals, I'm saying inner cardinals, same as before.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to our inter cardinals. We pick up the tethers first as the DPS. We stack to the south. Once we have a tether, we go to our inter cardinals, and we share a stack with the
tanker healer.
And then we walk to the edge. And why am I getting lightheaded? Is it because I'm getting hit by someone else's charge?
Yes.
And why am I getting hit by someone else's charge?
We're getting hit before. So where should we stand when you guys are all? Because
Okay,
that's
so
what I know.
after-
Placeholder and I got hit by those.
Yeah, after the enumeration, DPS are generally
No.
No, they're getting.
No, I mean your tethers. We're getting hit by your tethers, so we have lightheaded going into our tethers.
Those
So where should we
tethers,
stand during your tethers?
We should be in the corners of the 4 squares, and then we should run out to give more space in the middle.
So we should be stacked after the tanks and healers have a thing. The DPS should be standing absolutely in the middle, is what you're saying. I mean, we might be like here, this far out, but if we're getting hit by the tank and healer thing, then it's because the tanks and healers aren't getting far enough out.
No, it's a big
Well,
cone.
If you're exactly in the center, you're probably getting hit by the charge. You're going to be better off being...
Right. So if we're inner cardinals and we're running out, you're going to be on a cardinal.
So we should be standing right here, then. Like
Sure.
South of... Well, because the tanks and healers are picking up the tethers north, so the DPS are standing south. We should be outside of the boss's hitbox. As far max melee south of the boss's hitbox.
Should be fine.
These are the same ones we get at the beginning, right? Only we get them at the beginning.
Well, there's
Right?
a difference, though. Yes. Which is
But
that?
I mean like the size of them. It's the same size.
Yeah, it's the same size as it in the Ifrit phase.
Okay.
I
mean-
assume the only reason why we can't just take them all the tank healer ones north like we did the first time is because we're constrained by the box until the last second.
Yeah. That's the main restriction.
So if all DPS just want to stack south at the south end of the box or max melee south, they should be fine.
Okay, and here's another selfish request. So like we have a tank going northwest, another tank going northeast. Can we have the healers? So you're gonna be like waiting right here to run out, right? Somewhere around here. Can you run just like due west or due east instead of southwest or southeast to make it so that the DPS just have that much less chance of getting clipped?
You can read my mind. I was just about to ask that. That's why I was asking if they were the same size.
Healers should be able to do that. There's no reason not to. There should be plenty of time and space. It's pretty generous, to be honest. We don't actually have to run out that far or anything.
Okay, I think that will...
It's more just about pointing it. You don't really have to run out. You just have to point it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's mostly so that the DPS can be south of the boss's hitbox and confident that they will not get clipped.
As opposed to trying to go southwest and kind of wandering southwest.
Or you have someone who's like
that's actually why
snag a position
parked in the corner and stood there.
Yeah.
Why aren't we just doing all those north then?
I mean, you can drop them on like D, 11 o'clock, 2 or 1 o'clock B. That's totally feasible.
The problem with
not too big
doing all of the north for that part is that we're constrained in space and we can't move out far until after the feathers shoot their AoE.
Yeah, but like we can totally be like, I don't have a pet too. Come on, yo, let's go faster than that. Like,
she's not as fast as Ifrit.
You can chill here and chill here, and then go to like here and here, just fine. Is it right?
Nah, I think it's fine. So like, you see the imagine a virtual line made between 4 and 3. If you just keep the area south of that safe, you know, like you can, instead of waiting as far in the southwest as possible, you wait like right here, and then you just run. Boop.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, we're all picking up the tethers around like, between 1 and 2, right?
Right. So you start there,
and then like for
after
example,
you
I'll
have
just
your
move
tether-
over here.
That's probably
Like,
fine.
give Tam more room than that. Like, come on, you just run like a couple feet south, and it's the same. And then you can just.
But the cardinals are not safe though.
Why are the cardinals not safe?
If we're all up north, like I said, we don't have enough time to run out far enough to save each other.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that you're, like, not running in close to the same direction, or your puddles will overlap, or it will be too close where you're trying to real time it. My point is like the difference between running here and running here is if you run here like we have been, even if the DPS try to stay out of it, they will probably get clipped by the line. But
more importantly, it's no more effort on your part to run.
I can only repeat that that's actually why I've been standing exactly still even after the lines go off. It makes it consistent, and there's already a lot of safe space for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you stand in the very corner of the lines, you've got plenty of room, and you don't need to worry about wobbling if you try to go even farther out.
Well, right, like the corners, like right here, is actually just perfectly safe. You can just put the AoE there too. Like, we could do that.
I'm pretty sure the corners actually are a lot farther out than.
Yeah, so we could just do the 4 corners, and that's probably fine.
I've been doing that just for consistency's sake.
Well, let's gauge it this time.
Okay.
I can try to
yeah,
adjust a bit afterwards, but I don't know how far I'll reasonably be able to get it.
I'm not sure if I'm understanding what it is that you're saying, Neris. I just don't know.
He's saying
maybe the mechanics, how it works, because I know you get the tethers, and then at some point it picks the direction of the charge, and I assume that the charge is where you stop, like when you after you finish running out.
what he's saying is that if we go to the corners of the box, we don't actually have to run out farther, and it should be safe as long as DPS are stacked south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the triangle from where Ifrit's currently at, and 4 and 3, you don't want to be west or east of that triangle.
This placeholder.
But if
I'm
you're,
not.
like,
I have a question,
right
but I'm
here,
looking.
then you're fine. Probably.
Okay, I mean that's gonna be where I'm gonna stand then. Is I'm gonna stand south of the boss's hitbox between 4 and 3, and I'm gonna not move. And we'll see how that goes. Because if we can make it that consistent, then that's ideal for.
Yeah. The
And then
bubbles, though, you still need to probably move towards the center.
The bubble.
Like
What?
the charge won't hit you, but the AOE is huge, and it will reach like all of 4, all of 3 is unsafe.
Well, you'll need to stack into the center anyway because he'll be doing the hot wings at all of them. So
Fair enough.
If it's ground AOE, I can see, then I can adjust. The problem is that we're getting hit by things that we can't see, and we're getting no feedback on. And like, why are we dying? So
Okay.
we've identified that.
Sounds good.
So, in the chain phase, there's 3 lines, right? Are we going 1 move, 2 move, 3 go to position, or are we doing 1 move, 2 move, 3 move, then go to position?
We're going 1 move, 2 move, 3 move. Don't do fucking anything until you see your marker and then go to position. You don't
See
even
your
need to be on
marker.
3 until the enumerations go out.
I guess the question then is why?
Why what?
Why wouldn't you go 1 move, 2 move, then go to your position when the
Because
third
it's
one
cut
spawns?
your chain every time.
Only because because I thought that's what we were doing. That's why I cut my chain, because my partner didn't come with me on that. But I don't see why we wouldn't if we know we're going there anyway. Why do we wait for a bit and then go afterward?
We're waiting until we're making sure that none of the chains get cut by moving as a group until all of the lines have completed. Once the lines have completed, you're free to move. But we have to make sure that all of the lines are dodged in the same direction.
But hang on, all of the balls would have been spawned, right? There's only 3 sets that spawn, right? It's 1 move, 2 move, 3 spawn, and then we're moving for the third one, right? If when the third one spawns, you just go to your spot. If both of you go to that spot, then how are you cutting any chain? Because there's no more
Because it's
after that
easier
one.
To consistently move in the same direction for all of those than it is to try to on the fly adjust to
You
a
say
different movement pattern.
the
Like
same
we're moving one
direction,
step
it's-
at a
it's a
time. We're
marker
moving
in
one
the
step at a
floor.
time. Like it shouldn't be that complicated.
Okay. It seems like it's an extra movement for not real any benefit, but it's fine.
Pharaoh's Storm. Buddies and knockback. Split. Dodge the Pharaoh's Storm.
Hit it.
AoE, then first head of tethers. Strike, force, ball, thing, spark.
Force Bell Alpha.
Ultima.
Puddles in the middle.
4.
Second set of tethers. Oh, Slender, you got one?
Oh shit, how did I get one?
I'll humging this.
Yes, thank you. Otherwise, I have to. And let's be honest, you like the abuse.
Split sides. Get on your right side.
You know, if I had aggro on her when she left, why don't I have aggro when she gets back?
Do they not share their aggro table?
No.
Between 2 and 3. Going towards A. After puddles. Dodge the Pharaoh's Storm.
It's my favorite kind of Pharaoh Storm.
$46 on Garuda.
50. So 48.
Seems like that's what we can do.
Tanks and healers to the north. DPS to the south.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I got Nick.
AoE, then puddles with Parastorm. Partners with Parastorm. Strike Spark with tank stuff.
Two.
I'm dead.
How did you get it again?
My console. Okay.
That's so stupid.
AoE and knockback.
I guess it locked it in at the wrong time.
It's the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah. Yep.
Get behind.
Oh, I don't know how to fix that.
Oh, great. I'm glad I took the shitty res.
No deeps for you.
Pairs.
This is the one that we're... Whoa.
That's bad.
Okay, yep, nope, that's it. That was all three people who can res.
How are we supposed to resolve that? It didn't look like we had room to...
That's the same way you do it in the first phase.
That is the first mechanic.
Oh, was she just like really far south east
Except
or something?
you do the enumeration closer to the middle so that you have more room on the outside.
Okay.
Enumeration inside her hitbox. Ish.
Are the effects of the enumeration are effectively gone by the time the tethers go out, right?
Unless
Yeah.
you fail it.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, you can see, or at least I could see from my bird's eye view, a million miles in the air, that the enumeration, sorry, yeah, the leftover puddle from the enumeration and the AoE from the middle attack
Barrowstorm.
are out at the same time.
Knockback with buddies. Split is coming up next.
It doesn't matter what side I'm on, but it matters because it has to be balanced. That's important. But I did leave Tylee all by himself.
That's the Pharaoh Storm. AoE, then first set of tethers. Strike Spark. Drop puddles in the center.
Okay.
That probably looked very weird. Second set of tethers. Between 2 and 3. Going towards C. Dodge the Pharaoh Storm.
$49 on
47.
It's a lot of shielding.
Might be overkill.
Oh, placeholder! What the hell?
boss
200k
with
hit
health
points.
He took 3 damage. Nice.
Tanks and healers north. DPS south. AoE then partners with Pharaoh Storm. Strike Spark with Tanksta.
breathe.
Move, Slenta.
You know, I was too slow.
Knockback and AoE in the
I'm
center.
pretty sure you'll be outside it.
Technically, yes.
Get to your sides. Check your partners.
I'm with placeholder.
I'm just gonna super. It's easier. You can heal me whenever. Oh no.
I think we just all die and then
Oh.
have mirrors.
You're banned.
But we're dead. That's why.
Yeah, this is actually our strat.
Alright, partners.
Get full MP. Alright, this is
Here.
normal partners.
This is tanks and healers.
With the
That's
4 box
generally
thing.
north.
DPS between 3 and 4.
Okay.
Alright, now DPS stack directly south. And then you go into your directions. Nope. I got fucking lighthearted.
Same.
Something is not happening correctly. I did not have lightheaded going into that. Then I stood in the thing with Tam, and then I ran out to the edge, and I got rectified.
2 Pharaoh Storms coming up. Dodge the Pharaoh Storm.
Keep in mind, I'm not a DPS.
Another Pharaoh
You're
Storm.
supposed to be running in, not out.
What was that?
Let's talk about it later.
Knockback.
What's this?
And the enrage takes
Enrage!
back
And this
years.
is
Oh, that's
enrage.
an age? Oh, okay. We did enrage. 11%.
So I died to the same thing Carrot did. Does the stack marker do damage? The blue
The
front
enumeration.
thing?
Doesn't seem like
Does that
it.
actually-
Blue does a
'Cause-
little bit of damage.
Because it seems like I think me and Carrot might have just died from damage. Like we took the hit from that and then couldn't survive our charge hits.
It's
Uh,
a
that's-
little bit of damage with the magic. It shouldn't be enough to kill
More
it.
HP.
Hold on.
Oh, is the stream working?
Yeah, my stream is working. Hold on.
Let's take a gander, please.
I was gonna say, you after the hit, you moved out, right?
Alright,
yeah.
where is my
I had a safe spot. Like this right here was safe.
I had very little
that's the
HP at the
thing.
end of that mechanic, but
Keep in mind
would
that
say it
I've
just
never
comes
done
down
this
to
as a
having more total.
DPS. I'm fairly certain you're actually supposed to move in,
Okay, but why would
and
that?
that's why we placed the enumeration so far.
But so moving it
Because
in or
from back-
back
from back
doesn't
here.
affect the damage I take, does it?
No,
From
hold
back
on.
here, you're going to be hit by the enumeration as it detonates while you're running in.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that was the second thing. Like, even if I had survived, I would have died to that other thing.
Wait,
Because
Aren't charges supposed to not go out? They're supposed to go clockwise.
No, the charges go forward. The tanks and healers go clockwise. Unless I'm horribly misunderstanding what DPS do.
Oh, sorry. No, I miss. Yes. You were supposed to
I
go
thought-
clockwise.
I thought we went out otherwise after we did
So like
the
a very
enumeration.
small amount safe in the center.
I mean, again, that's why the stacks are so far.
Oh, okay. Mine
So
wasn't
we-
that
we-
far out.
we-
So.
we run out first. Okay, so let's pretend Ifrit is Kanata. Kanata would run out, stack with Tyleet, and then Kanata is going to run clockwise out of that thing, and Tyleet is going to run in just enough to not get hit by the enumeration puddle. And then after that happens, everybody collapses to the middle.
That is my understanding, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was not what happened.
That was
Okay.
that was not explained, I believe, at any point, because I did not know how to do that mechanic.
Yeah, it's very, very tiny amount of HP
We
left, but I think it's just
haven't-
because we have more HP.
We haven't ever seen that part consistently.
Sure, but I did not know what was expected going in. And yeah, I think that we need probably a shield or something like that at the start of that mechanic, if possible.
Yeah, that blue thing does a lot of damage according to the stream. It's like half our health.
Yeah, over half health. Oh no, Midori has 784. Tyleet had like 1,000.
I know. It's
So
liver.
if we,
I'm eating the
It-
good food. I just want to point that out.
does that mean we just died to the damage from the charge then?
Yeah, he just died to the
Okay.
damage, Yeah. So,
So-
you're fine.
so
it's just it was
Getting
damage.
lightheaded was the result of the charge. It wasn't the
Yeah.
thing that killed us.
Okay.
Yes. You just happened.
So,
like, you guys have
I
a
wasn't
lot
paying
less
attention.
HP.
Did we change? Are we going in with those instead of going out?
Yes. So once again, we will drop the enumeration puddles. We will stack about this far out here. Then after that, the healers and tanks are going clockwise. You could go counterclockwise. It doesn't matter. They're going to the cardinals, and we are running directly in towards the inside edge of the puddle that we just dropped, and dropping our thing there. If we go out far enough, there will be a safe spot in the middle.
Okay.
So this is something that you guys are dealing with. I don't actually. There's nothing I can change, right?
You have to go further out with our circle because we weren't far enough out. I covered up like half the safe spot with our circle, with my circle, by going in, so that I didn't get hit by our whatever stack thing.
Yeah, Solanta, basically from your number, you want to be about this far out.
I think you want to be further than that.
Yeah, you want to be at least.
That's where he
halfway.
was, and yeah, I think it needs to be further.
Let me put it this way: standing so that the edge of the enumeration is in the corner of a marker is too close.
Like, this extra 2 steps isn't going to kill you. You're not going to be able to melee anyway.
Sure. Okay. So that's all I got to change. That's easy.
Yeah, and
Um,
after that, just rotate towards a cardinal when you run out of the puddle, so that you don't. Is there a reason to rotate to the cardinal, or can they run it back into the middle? I guess you don't want to get hit by the charge.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
yeah, we
charged.
can't get hit by the charge.
They're still, we're still lightheaded from
Lightheaded.
our tethers. If we run
Right.
straight in, we'll get concussed.
Right. So you run towards a cardinal, and that will be your safe spot, and then you can charge in. After the floor poopies.
Well, you
drop.
can't charge in, but you have to walk in because the real one is going to be outside somewhere.
Do we have to RP walk?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready check if you can stay because it's past time.
Can we just one more time the tethers, the chains, because we broke another chain that time. Are we all going in the same direction, or we need to split?
Oh, you during tornadoes?
Yeah, we broke another chain. So
Hang on. Is there a way to bait those things? Because I thought there was. The orbs.
Yes, they will go towards the DPS. How about this? Just stack on me, and I will always take the shortest route, and I'll always go towards D.
Is it DPS based or distance based?
DPS based.
It's definitely not distance.
The tanks and healers are doing their own.
Yeah,
thing at that point.
The only way we get targeted is if DPS are dead.
So you can say to stack on you, but the way the server works, that's not really good enough. By the time I realize what direction you're going, it's probably too late to react.
Alright, so here's the thing. If they are going like at an acute angle, like I'm not gonna run into the like little tiny wedge part. I'm not gonna run to the furthest part of it. It's like going in a western creeping towards D every time into the biggest open space that's available.
I was gonna say, just we never go backwards, right?
We never go
I
backwards.
think that's what's happening. Someone will go like, no, I'm gonna go back this way and try to go back the other way, and then the thing gets cut.
Never
so.
backwards, always forward, always into the largest slice.
We don't have time for another pull, by the way. I don't think.
That's what I asked earlier. Everybody could stay.
No, like 8 minutes left in.
Yeah, literally not enough time, I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah.
So like if we want to come back in,
that's true.
we can do that. Maybe.
We're fairly close to clearing if we don't die.
If we could use the real LB,
Yeah, we should start doing it. That's
Yeah,
our
just
real
go ahead.
Yeah.
Please step up.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that. I think there's enough time between you get in and Strike's part goes out. If
So,
not, you can do it afterwards for safety.
Were we actually requeuing was the question. Or was that saying that people needed to leave?
Know if you need to go.
Okay. I will probably try to do a group for this tomorrow. If people can show up at the regular time. It's obviously completely optional, but...
Oh yeah,
can hug.
due to coronavirus, I will be at home tomorrow.
Did you get quarantined?
Yeah, are they just shutting down California or what?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
basically.
I'm working
Oh,
from home
no.
for like the
They
foreseeable
shut down
future.
Washington also.
California's taking it pretty serious.
Washington's actually got a lot of cases. California
First death
California
today.
needs to be paranoid because it's a major transit. A million people.
My regional area has one.
They
I mean,
I heard rumors that they confirmed one today in San Ramon too.
You guys are lucky. Houston has put out an official statement that they're not going to report any numbers or suspected cases. But they don't want to like cause panic or anything, and I think it's just because they don't want to lose money during the rodeo. But yeah, their official stance is they're not going to report it.
During the what?
Manatee County has
The
a
rodeo.
different case.
I hope they mean publicly, not at all.
No, I think
Their
they mean
thing
not
is
at
that
all.
they're saying they're not going to disclose any reported or like untested cases or anything like that. Like they're just not going to tell us about what's going on.
So you're gonna go out and buy like a medical grade respirator.
I'm supposed to go to California next week.
You know,
Or maybe